Welcome back to Flippin' Fantastic. I'm Mo87 official.
I repeat. Hey guys, welcome back.
Hey, it's episode 77. Double
Oh, 70?
digits. Or
Wow.
not double digits, double
Double,
whatever.
double.
I don't know. I need
Double make.
we were just talking about coffee. I need another sip.
And we got some new
I need another
subscribers
sip.
too, right?
Oh yeah. We had oh man. I had it up and then I
It was like 185,
restarted.
right? 185?
But I think we're at 190.
Oh,
Let me
190.
check.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw an or not IG, YouTube community page post that Rebel, the reseller, put a link and
Yeah,
said
she
that because we
shouted
gave
me.
her a shout out like two weeks ago. I think she was our
Yes.
female creator. Yeah.
Yeah. I was all set to be like, Jess will be the first one that knows we shouted her out, but Rebel beat it to it like the day before like the last week's published.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
they said, thanks for shouting us out and everything.
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh, they caught on. I was like, I don't think anybody looks. I put the link in there. Now, some people's, including you, I don't know why. I don't, if there's something you have to do when you do the little at,
Mm-hmm.
like in our description, I have the link to your YouTube and I have like at Mo or 87 official. Okay. My YouTube. And I get a message when posts that says we were mentioned. Do you get a message? You don't get a
Uh,
message, do you? Because you're not added.
I
You're just linked.
don't know.
But your at won't work.
I don't know. But
So
I
I
see what
don't
you're
know why.
saying. But when you click on that at,
Mm-hmm.
it does take you to the channel or the page that you're adding,
Yes.
or at
Yeah,
least
yeah,
on
yeah.
mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
But as far as the
No, I have
notification,
the
yeah.
link, but I can't just put, I, when I, when we first started, I put at Beach by Repeat, but it
Mm-hmm.
didn't work. It wasn't a link.
It's weird.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like mine is a link to my YouTube page. So for Jess and for Rebel, it was the at. So they get a message,
Huh.
whether they look at their messages or not, notification on
Right.
YouTube.
I'll
But
have
I
to
don't know
look.
why yours
I don't
doesn't work.
either.
And there might be something you have to do. I don't know.
I wrote it down. I'm
It's
gonna take a
weird.
look at it.
Um,
That's
yeah.
interesting. But
So
yeah, and then
anyway,
Jess, yeah, I saw, and then Jess
check your
did,
notifications.
yeah, and then Jess posted on hers too that we gave her a shout out. Was it like the next day? So we got like a double.
Yeah, she knew right away.
Yeah.
She
So that
pays
was cool.
attention.
Yeah.
She
Well, yeah,
actually
yeah.
maybe watches.
Well, I think Rebels
We didn't
is
tell. I mean, we didn't tell her beforehand.
no, we didn't. I think Rebels is run by
Yeah,
Robert. Like I feel like Rebel
yeah. So
probably
it was
doesn't.
Robert.
Yeah, it was Robert that did it. At least that's what I think. But I could be wrong. I just assume that Rebel's busy, like,
Rebel has
reselling.
all the reselling knowledge,
Yeah.
but Robert handles the tech stuff. I think,
That's what I
which
think
is
too.
fine, fine, fine.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah. I know.
I'm looking. We had some yeah, we had a couple comments last week actually.
Oh,
We had a
really?
comment from Jess. Thanks for the shout out, ladies. Jess from Resell to Ride. Glad you like the stickers and coasters. Great episode. Love the random talk about historical stuff and trapper keepers. That's my nerd showing through. And then Kristen, a rural squirrel. Loved hearing your voices in the Space Fantastic podcast. Now,
Yeah.
didn't she do one before?
Yeah, it was called Let's Do Lunch. Let's Do Lunch
I don't do it
podcast.
anymore, right?
I don't think so. It was
Yeah.
her and Angie
Hmm.
Resells and Rachel Strickland Like that was the core, like the original. And then I think Rachel, uh, stepped aside, and then it was just Angie and Kristen,
Hmm.
and then I don't know what happened. I
Hmm.
don't know. Maybe it's on just on hold or something. You know?
Yeah, which I didn't know about until after um, Alicia and I started this. I didn't, and but it by then it was by the time I heard about it, they weren't doing it anymore. So
Yeah.
that's why we're the number one all female reselling podcast.
I'm sure she's okay with it. There's enough to share. There's enough to share with all the boys, you know? There's like
Yeah.
444 boys podcasts.
So you were telling me before we started that clickbait was going through. Well, I got beef with Cory. We got beef with you, Cory Pops.
Oh, geez.
The clickbait was going through all the 5 million podcasts, and Cory has one for like every day of the week,
Hmm.
and apparently forgot what he listened to on Fridays. So
Yes.
we're gonna have to beef with him. Ken remembered. Ken remembered.
Hmm. Because I think Ken had
I
the
haven't listened to it yet, so
yeah, I think Ken had the card on his desk too. I wasn't watching it; I was just listening to it. But yeah,
right, right.
I was like, "Oh my gosh, Cory, Cory, Cory." I mean, we just, you know what it is.
Dane,
We're just not saying bro enough. I think that's what it is. We're not saying bro enough. Bro, brother, brother. That's it. Brother,
brother. Oh, they say brother because they're
brother.
old.
Yes.
I can't say brother because they're old.
I guess.
Bruh, bruh,
No, no.
bruh.
Oh my gosh, these planes, the airplanes, they're just flying over. Oh my goodness. So
Amy's
you,
in the Amy's in the military flight path over there.
I am, well, from like one base to another training area. I don't know. I don't live
Mhm.
near either one. I
They're
just,
doing their.
yeah,
You're in the middle.
flyovers. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle. I
Hmm.
know. So you went out this past weekend sourcing.
Oh yeah, I did. I went to a couple of state sales on Friday, and apparently there was another one on Saturday that I missed, but I was busy anyway, so it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter. I got stuff on Friday. So there's this retirement community that's Richie Rich. It's right nearby. It's only I worked there in high school and a
Mm-hmm.
little bit in college. Um, I worked in the dining room. I was a server with all my friends from high school because we all worked there because they paid because it was like from 4 to 8 at night. So and it was because we just did dinner. Sometimes we do breakfast on the weekends,
Mm-hmm.
and it paid over minimum wage. You didn't
Mm-hmm.
get tips or anything.
Yeah.
So guess what? How much I made per hour when I started? I got a raise after a while. Guess how much it was?
It was more than minimum wage, so I'm trying to think
Yeah,
what time frame that
I'll
was.
tell you. It was like 1980. When did I start working there? 86, 87. I started.
I'm gonna say 425.
Close. I think that the um the minimum wage was like 3.75 or something like that, and I
Uh-huh.
made 4.65.
Wow.
4.65. 30. No, 40 more cents. I can't do
Wow.
math in the morning.
Isn't that
Yeah,
crazy?
so that was big. That was big cash back in the day. Now
I
everybody wants $15 an hour.
I
Greedy.
know. And then they
We
complain,
were
well, whatever, that's a whole nother subject. We
and and we'd get raises. Like I was by the time I left, I was making over $5 an hour.
That's awesome. So they were
Plus, I worked
having
with all my friends. It was fun.
oh, I'm sure. So that's where the
Oh yeah, trailed off, trailed off.
that's where the sale was though. So did it look the same to you? Was it like tiny?
So
Did it
they
look tiny?
I've been in there since then, but I haven't been
Oh.
in the dining room. I know they've redone stuff in the last, 40 years. So,
Mm-hmm.
but they had the sale was in a different part. Okay, they had a white elephant, so and they have furniture sales several times a year. I guess here's what happens. It's
Wait
like
a
a
minute. Wait
retirement
a minute.
community
Wait a
you're
minute.
in.
Wait a
Like
minute.
you can
What's a white elephant? What do you
what?
mean they had a white elephant? Is
It's
that like
just a
a
tag sale.
okay. Gotcha.
It's just a tag. It's just another name for a tag sale. Yeah, white elephant.
I had never heard of that.
So that's what they call it because they have a giant wooden sign with a white elephant, like on the sign, that they've had forever. Like it's always out there, but I've never gone to their sale. And over the last couple, they didn't have it a lot during COVID, and the last few times, well, they only have the white elephant a couple times a year. They have a furniture sale several times a year. They have like a shed where they put the furniture. It's one of those retirement communities you can be like self-sufficient in a cottage,
Mhm.
and then you can, and then as you get older, you'll go to you can go to the assisted living, and there's a nursing home. So
Okay.
anyway, so they get so I guess when they downsize or move or pass away, they put the furniture up for sale. So the furniture was good deals. I don't need any furniture, but I did look at it.
Uh-huh.
So if you were in the like for nice non-IKEA furniture,
Yeah.
non-cardboard or whatever, I have plenty of IKEA furniture, so I'm not knocking it. But so I go into the flea market part. These these old biddies think their stuff is worth way more. I'm like, now were there people buying stuff? Yes, there were. Were they resellers? No, they were not.
Mm-hmm.
They had really nice artwork. They wanted like $50 for like an 8x10, like a print
Uh-huh.
in a nice frame. I'm like, no.
Right.
There's peace in that stuff.
Yeah, I guess if it's just for personal use, that's could be a good deal,
Yeah, I mean, there was people. There was ladies buying clothes and stuff because there was like some name brands.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even look at I looked at the shoes.
Uh-huh.
I didn't look at the clothes. There was a lot of ladies on the racks. I
Yeah.
glanced at the shoes.
And what?
They were old lady shoes.
Oh god.
They were old lady shoes.
Yeah.
Like a lot of kids and comforts.
Right.
But yeah, so I did not buy anything there. And then I went to Unstateso, and I bought a bunch of stuff there. And the guy that runs it, um I went on the first day, and I usually when they're farther away, I'll usually go on the second day on like Saturday, but I got up and I went to it on
Mm-hmm.
Friday. And so there was a different guy checking out, and it was the first day, and I paid basically sticker price, which were good. They're fine. But he did tell me that he goes, "Where'd you find this?" "Oh, they only marked this $1." He's like, "What are my people doing?" He goes, "You got a good eye." So I was like, "Thank you."
What was it?
And I thought of you.
Oh.
It was just random stuff. Like I found some pottery stuff and
Uh-huh.
different things.
Yeah.
And I found a bunch of stuff that wasn't priced that he gave me deals on.
Mm-hmm.
I thought of you. I found something army surplus. He was like, "Why'd they price this $1?" Because it had a price tag on it from like an RV Navy, you know, um, surplus store for
Uh-huh.
like 20 something. He's like, "They only priced this $1." I don't know that it's worth that much, but I bought it because it's like a little bag, but it
Uh-huh.
has the medic symbol on it, the
Uh-huh.
serpent and the cross
Oh
or whatever
yes.
it
Yeah,
is. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Was
hmm
it
So
was it
it's like a
green?
little medic bag or something.
Was it green?
Yeah, it's green. Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's on. Yeah.
Did it have the stuff in it?
Yeah.
The
So I thought of you.
supplies?
I was like, "Ooh,
That's good.
no, it was
N-
empty."
yeah, for $1, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I was like, "Oh, look, Amy, I found something."
I know it'll sell
Anyway,
too.
that was it.
It'll sell. I sell. like 100%
Yeah.
sell through
Hmm.
on military surplus in my store. 100%. Like it.
Military stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's always sells. I mean, obviously you have to price it right, but it'll
Right,
sell.
right.
Like I've sold
That's awesome. I
yeah,
have.
I sold a jacket like for 120 something, but it was a specific
Oh yeah,
brand. It
your
was a specific
jackets. Those are
brand
awesome.
though that, the brands are,
Hmm.
just like anything else. They vary. I'm sure this guy probably just wanted it because of
Right.
that brand, but it was a nice jacket. It was a Gore-Tex camo. Um I can't remember what
Yeah.
print it was, but you know how the camos have different prints like woodland and real
Hmm.
tree and real bark and all those different names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, that's awesome. You'll sell it. I guarantee. I guarantee it.
I bought it because it was $1 and it made me think of you. And you're like, military stuff
Uh-huh.
sells.
It does. It
Yeah.
does. It totally does. Did you list it yet? That's
So
the question.
what'd you do? No. I have not listed anything in several days, so today is the day. And
Hmm.
I gotta get some more pictures taken too. Yeah. So
That's today's
what'd you
project.
uh what'd you do this weekend? What'd you get?
Uh, I only went to a couple yard sales, like maybe 3 or 4,
Hmm.
just because we had some other stuff going on. But I went to one yard sale and we were the first people
Yeah.
there. And I got, what did I get? Oh, I got, I always find Legos. I found a Lego set that was in the box, but it was one of those sets where it's like you can build two different cars. They were like Ford cars. One was like a sports car,
Yeah.
and
Two in one, yeah. Hmm.
yeah, and one was a
Yeah.
Bronco. And
Hmm.
I I said, "Oh, which one is in here?" And he's like, "Oh, the Bronco." And I was like, "Oh, has it been opened yet?" And he's like, "No, it's still in the original packaging." So I bought that for $5, and I sold it already.
Nice.
I listed it that day and it
Nice.
sold the next day for 40. So that was great. And then I bought
Sweet.
Vera Bradley sling bag.
Mhm.
I don't know the names of the prints. I think it's some like star medallion. I don't know. It's like bluish. I paid $5 for that. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Depending on the
Hmm.
print, I guess it's like $20. But they'll sell too, People like Vera
Right.
Bradley. So I got that.
Yeah.
And then I went to another
Yeah.
sale.
I have some Vera Bradley.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's the sling one, the ones that everybody's wearing. And I have the
Hmm.
exact same bag, except mine's
Yeah.
just pure black. Like there's no pattern or anything. It's just not even like tone on tone. It's just pure black,
Hmm.
and I really like it.
Yeah.
It's a good bag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and then
I
oh
have
my,
one. Is it like the not the cloth? I have the sling one. Mine's
it's
like blue
like
tie-dye
floral.
kind of. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
the cotton. Usually like the regular Vera Bradley. It's like it's like nylon, so it's
Yeah, that's what mine
a little
is
different.
too. Mine's the
Anyway,
nylon.
sorry. We're having we're yeah, we're
Hmm.
definitely having what do you call it?
Lagging.
Delay. I'm
Yeah,
talking over you. I'm sorry.
it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, mine's
We're
the.
looking into something different to get rid of it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
I'm doing it again. I gotta shut up. Shut up now.
Let's see what else. Oh, then I went to another sale. Um, we got out of the car, and Matt doesn't like go into these ones because it's all baby stuff. You know, when you roll up and you just see baby stuff like galore.
Yeah.
So we were like,
Hmm.
we knew we
Yeah.
weren't going to go to a lot of yard sales that day. So I was like, we have to go because you never know what we're going to find. So as soon as we get out of the car, like Matt starts walking
Hmm.
up, and the first thing I hear is the lady at the yard sale say, Peppa Pig. So I was like, what? Peppa Pig? Because I found Peppa Pig
Oh,
everywhere.
it's your
So
girl.
I got it's like this track system, like a little, the car runs on a track around the town and stuff like that. I got that for $5. And um And then I got these shoes. They are the cutest. Well, first of all, this lady's kid had to have only been maybe at the max 4 years old because of the stuff I was seeing. I'm not kidding or exaggerating.
Mhm.
She had over 100 pairs of shoes for this kid for sale at the yard
Wow.
sale. And some of them, well, the ones that
Wow.
I bought
Wow.
were newer tags. They still had the original tags on them. She kept saying that her baby had fat feet,
Wow.
so she had a hard time finding shoes for her kid. But I I looked down and I said, "This is more shoes than my kid has probably had in his entire life." It was so many shoes. But I bought 3 pair. They're Oomphies. Have you heard of Oomphies? I don't know. I only know about it because of Homeschool Picker.
Mm-mm.
But it's a good brand. But they were like a size 5C and
Mhm.
4C. I don't even remember. They were tiny. They were like this big, like the size half the size of your palm. They were super cute, like high tops with glitter and hearts, and
Mhm.
I bought those for $5 a pair. I bought the ones with that had the original tags on them. So
Yeah.
I bought those, and
Mhm.
I think that
Nice.
was it. I mean, I went to a bunch, or not a bunch, but I went to a few other ones, but we didn't find anything for sale. So we had to cut it short because
Yeah.
we're um like rehabbing one of our rental properties. So we, we said, snip,
Oh
snip,
yeah.
we gotta go.
Yeah. It's the
But
ongoing saga.
I know. And then another tenant told us that they're moving too. So we got to deal with that. I know.
Oh,
I know. It's okay.
probably
These
a
are
good
military.
tenant, right?
Oh, well, they're military. They're
Yeah.
military people, so we're used to it.
Yeah. You know what's coming.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's okay. And they haven't been there too long. Hopefully, we won't have to do too much like inside, which I don't think we will, because Matt's been there uh, a
Yeah.
couple times doing stuff. But so that was great. I paid. What did
Mhm.
I pay? I paid 20, 30. I paid $30 all weekend, and I sold that Bronco Lego set
Mhm.
for 40. So it
Yeah.
was
You
great.
made 20. Yeah.
I
Or
know.
10, 40, 50. What'd you make? Yeah.
Well,
That's awesome.
I mean, after, cost of goods or not, yeah, cost of goods and eBay fees, I think my net
Right.
was like 24, and then take out taxes and whatever, that garbage. So,
So have your sales been slow? I see people on the chats talking about eBay being slow and this and that. And I've seen some, I haven't watched any reseller content in like a week, but I've seen some um, titles that allude to it being slow. Now, I think especially, mine's kind of been steady, especially since I did it. I haven't listed in several days. I still get like one or two a day, which is fine. I mean, fine for what I have, what I've been doing. But a lot of how have yours been? A lot of people are saying it was slow.
might be like a little bit slower, like maybe 15% less, but I mean, nothing
Hmm.
crazy. Nothing like, there was one day
Nothing, yeah,
that I
crazy, yeah,
went like 24 hours without a sale. But then the next 2 days, it
hmm,
like jumped it back up to average because then I got a bunch of sales. I
right,
don't know.
hmm,
And then I sold
right,
some.
right, hmm,
Then I sold
yeah.
some earrings for $350, Mo. 350.
Mm,
I was stoked. Do you
wow,
remember
what kind?
they were the David Yurman earrings? Do you remember those earrings I found in that Goodwill auction
Oh,
tote for $5? Well, the whole tote
I
was five
can't believe
bucks.
you found Yerman earrings. He's like the big thing. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna be honest with you. I've seen his like bracelets and this and that, and I'm like, eh. But anyway, yeah,
Yeah. they
that's
were
awesome. Would they?
they
I forget what they looked like.
they were hoops. They were hoop earrings. They were 925 hoops, but
Hmm.
they had diamonds. Um, on the outside of
Hmm.
it, the channel diamonds. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah.
But I found the
Uh-huh.
exact same ones on the website, and they originally sell
Yeah.
for $425. And I
That's
saw
awesome.
there's two different sizes. Like there's like a small size and then a bigger size. And I found the bigger size,
Hmm.
and there was
Yeah.
none listed on eBay.
Nice.
So I listed them high
Nice.
for $400, and I've had them for, I don't know,
Some
6 months maybe. And somebody sent an offer for 350.
some sorority girl is getting ready for rush week.
Yeah.
That's big. That's big with them because apparently I got on to last August, I guess September. I
Uh-huh.
got on to Rush TikTok or something. I don't know why, but like Bama Rush, Alabama. It's
Uh-huh.
like a big friggin' deal, and they all have David Yurman jewelry on. I'm like, when I was in college. eh, Anyway, that's a whole other tangent, but that's awesome, and that's probably who they went to.
They did go to Los
Somebody's
Angeles.
getting ready for Bama Rush.
Yeah, they went to Los
Oh, okay.
Angeles. So
Well,
I don't
they
know.
they could still be going to
They
they
could
could
be
still be
going,
going to Alabama.
or they could be going to USC or something.
Well, it's sorority girls everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I had no idea. I had no idea that that was a sorority thing. I had never heard of David Yurman because I don't wear jewelry. Well,
I never heard of him until that.
here I am with jewelry on. But
I don't have my earring. I wear earrings,
hmm
but I don't put them on because I have headphones on. I'm
yeah.
thinking about getting. See, I don't like to wear. I like a little bit of noise cancellation. These aren't the greatest, but they're better than nothing.
hmm
I'm thinking about getting ones that are over the ear. I don't like wearing in ear ones for as long as we sit here and talk.
Yeah.
Like they start to bother me. I'm thinking about getting those little ones. I don't know. If anybody has any recommendations, let me know.
Well, did you like the ones that you had before those?
Because oh no, I mean I'm talking about like they're ear pods, but they're just little and they go over your ear. You know, and they
Oh.
sit on your ear. They're small. You don't see them. They're not this whole thing.
Oh. Like earbuds?
Yeah, but they don't go in your ear.
Oh.
They look like they look like old fashioned hearing aids. It's like
Really?
my father-in-law had. They're big and they just like clip on your ear. Yeah,
Are they
yeah.
are they
I,
wired or wireless?
no, they're wireless. They're wireless.
Oh, yeah, I have no
But
idea. Oh,
I
oh,
was
oh,
thinking of getting them
I
because
do.
I'm fine with earbuds, but like for as long as but my other problem is like this is gonna sound ridiculous, but this is the ladies' podcast, right? So I when I went into menopause prematurely, okay, for reasons, and about a year after, my ears itched so bad, like I was like going crazy, and then I find out that is a symptom. That's a menopause thing. So earbuds are fine, but like then I got to take it out and I got to itch my ear. Like they're not as bad as they were, years ago when it started.
Mm-hmm.
But if I have earbuds in for too long, like I got to take one out. Like I don't want to be here like this
Uh-huh.
on a podcast because I have earbuds on. But
Oh my. I
yeah.
had never
Anyway,
heard of
so
that.
that's why I don't know how I got on that. I
Because
don't know how I got on. We
you were
got on
talking
that
about
tangent, but yeah.
your earphone or headphones.
Oh, I could see. I am like all over the place. Oh yeah, I do wear earrings, but I don't. Yeah, but I don't have David Yurman jewelry. I don't even wear my wedding ring anymore. I mean, I just don't bother putting it on
I know.
most of the time. So
I know. I was just like, okay, I'll sell them to you. Hopefully they got them. I checked the
that's
tracking on
awesome.
it. I
That's
know.
awesome.
I know.
Hmm.
And then
That's fantastic.
and then another thing I
I
sold.
can't believe you found that somebody just threw them. They thought they were cheap ass hoop earrings and threw them in the bin.
Well, there was a ton of, not a ton, but there was probably like 20 pieces of jewelry in this. I don't even remember what it
Hmm.
was. It's one of my YouTube videos. It was in a baggie, and there was other gold.
Mm-hmm.
And there was other gold earrings, other diamonds, other like
Mm-hmm.
925. Oh, and there was turquoise pieces. Like I haven't even listed them. Like they're still
Mm-hmm.
sitting in a bag.
Nice.
But and then another thing that I just sold, um, which was another video. I went to an estate sale where they were giving away all of the books for free, and there was a
Mm-hmm.
ton of books, but they were old, like computer programming books. So didn't have barcodes
Mm-hmm.
on them. So I'm sure that's why a lot of them were there because, the people that go through scanning books, barcodes, they probably didn't want to look them
Yeah,
up.
they didn't look them up. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I just grabbed two books. And the first book that I picked up, I found a comp for $100 on eBay. Or was it eBay? It had to have
Nice.
been eBay. So I got that book and another book.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've sold both of them. But this one sold for,
Nice.
90 dollars. I sold it for plus shipping.
Oh,
And I got it
that's
for free.
cool.
For free. It was I don't even know what was
Nice.
special about it. But it was,
Ancient dead languages.
I
Of
guess.
the ones that they don't use anymore,
I
I'm
guess.
sure.
I mean, it was the
I learned
first,
a lot of that in college.
yeah, it was the first edition
Old
of this
old
book.
computer
So
languages.
I don't know if maybe that was
Uh-huh.
why. Like they just, like, they were collecting them or something. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
So that was,
Computer nerd. Put it
yeah,
next to their very first Mac,
maybe.
Commodore 64,
Yeah. I don't even
their
know.
display.
I have no idea. I wonder what it was. I don't even know. But it was interesting. I was just like, oh, that's nice. I'll take free books. And I contemplated taking all of the books. And now I'm kind of kicking
Yeah.
myself. I don't have room for it. Oh, this is what it was called: Assembly Language Programming, whatever that means. Assembly Language Programming.
Mm-hmm.
No idea. But
Mm-hmm.
I
I never heard of that.
mm-mm. It was from 1979.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I was like, okay.
That's old school. That's like punch. That's like
Like DOS. Is that what that was called? DOS?
that's no, that's way before DOS. What uh or I mean it might not be before it, but it was I think it is. It's a assembly language is a low-level programming language that translates high-level languages into machine language. It's
What?
a human-readable form of machine language that uses mnemonic codes to represent machine instructions.
What?
I don't know.
I
I'm
know.
looking at it.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. That's
Whatever.
old.
It is.
That's even before my time. I learned Basic and Fortran, something else.
I don't even know those names.
I forget. Those are I did like classes with that stuff. Mm.
I don't even remember those. I just
Way back
remember
in the day.
I just remember having to go to like English class in high school, and you had to like bring your own floppy disk, or not even a floppy disk, probably like a hard disk, you know, so
You're
you could do
younger than
your
me. See,
papers.
we did that in right. We did that in college. I learned to type on a actual typewriter. Ding.
Oh my gosh.
It was electric, but it was actual typewriter.
Uh huh.
And then we did have word processors.
Uh
Um,
huh.
but that was college, so you had to bring your floppy disk and put it in the scanners. Make sure you didn't have any viruses on it
Oh,
when you go to the computer lab
any
at
viruses? That's so
college.
funny. It's so
Hmm.
it's just amazing how
They
far
had
we've
like a
come.
little reader. You had to put it in there.
That's amazing. Just times they are a changing.
For real.
I
Thank
know.
God.
Oh my goodness.
Because
My dog is trying to like get my attention here.
so
Which
you found David Yurman earrings, but don't you wish you found? Dun, 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 dun. I'll let you talk about it, but I'm gonna put it up there.
Oh,
Screen.
the Faberge egg.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, my dog
Yeah.
is. Do you hear them? Get down. Get down, Pepper. Oh yeah, yeah, this article is old, but I don't know how I found it or stumbled upon it. But it was some guy who was at a flea market, and I guess he found this Fabergé egg. I don't even know. First, I don't even know like how real this is because this is what he paid. He paid $14,000 for this egg
Yeah.
at
At a
a
flea market.
at a
I'm
flea
like, that's
market.
a flea market.
Who's got
Yeah.
$14,000 on them at a flea market? So
Oh
he
yeah, I
thought,
didn't realize it's like 10 years old, but yeah.
yeah, but he said that he thought there was value in it to like scrap the metal. So I guess he thought $14,000. Let me go to the
Right.
bank. I don't know because there definitely wasn't Venmo when this guy found this. So he,
Yeah, in 2014.
so
Had to go
he
get a cashier's check.
basically, or write a check. I don't know. So he contacted
Do they write you rate checks?
some antique dealer, and the person said that it was
Mm-hmm.
like one of 50 eggs that was created
Yeah.
by this guy of this certain type, and they sold it at auction
Mm-hmm.
for what was it, like $18.5 million it was sold for, and I think that was in like
Yeah. Let me
2000
see.
and
Yeah,
2007.
2007.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of 50 in the world, crafted by Peter Carl Fabergé. So it was a gift for Alexander the Third's wife, Empress Maria Fedorova. So that's, if for those of you that don't know, I have, I'm a, no, I know that that's, so Nicholas and Alexandria were the last Tsar and Tsarina of Russia, and that was his father, I think. Yeah,
Oh,
1887.
wow.
Um,
I did not know that.
mhm. Oh, see, 8 eggs were still missing, and only 3 of which were known to have made it through the Russian Revolution. It features a Vacheron Constantine watch and sits atop a jeweled gold stand.
Hmm.
I don't know why on here it looks like cut off. It didn't
Yeah.
look like that yesterday.
Yeah, it's like all like it's got like these ornate feet and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
Um.
that's a uh
Let me see.
that's a cool
Oh,
little
there we go.
retirement flip.
Let me
Yeah.
for real.
Mhm.
Okay, here we. Here's what it looks like. Um. Here's the whole picture. Just cutting it off. There it is.
Yeah.
So have you ever seen any Fabergé eggs in person anywhere?
No, unless I saw one at the Smithsonian or something, you know.
Yeah, I can't remember if they have one there. They okay. When I was in 8th grade in 1985, I went to it was the USSR then. We had a trip um on spring break. And I don't know if we saw any there
Uh-huh.
because I don't remember, but I did see them. So back probably around this time or maybe no, after. Well, around the time that this was happening,
Mhm.
like the guy was buying it in the early 2000s. They had it went from city to city. It was the last czar, I don't know what it was called, the last czar and czarina of Russia, and it was like a traveling like museum thing.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It went around here. It was at the Franklin Institute has stuff like that, and that's where we saw it. And they had a lot of Fabergé eggs there.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't remember. They're very cool. They're very cool and ornate looking, and bigger than you think.
Yeah, I was
So it's very
that's what
interesting.
I was gonna say. I was gonna say, how big is it? Like, is it like 12 inches?
Yeah, they're
Oh,
like some of the ones I've seen are like they're big.
wow. And I
So
guess
I don't know how big this is.
solid gold then if that guy thought that he was going to scrap down the
Oh,
metal.
probably. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
I
is that
mean,
a risk you would have taken? Would you have bought that for $14,000 not knowing?
well, if I had 14 flying around, well, I think I would. I don't know if that was solid gold and you looked at it. I mean, I'd look into it a little closer.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
what you can't see here, or what maybe you can see here, is like right along there, like it opens. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So there's a whole other
There's
top to this egg.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The clock is on the inside. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
wonder what that stone is. I mean,
Oh.
that looks like a diamond,
Mhm.
obviously. I wonder what that one is.
It looks like a sapphire, doesn't it? Or does it look black? I can't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's either blue or
It
black.
looks kind of blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A deep set. It's the Hope. What is that? The Hope Diamond? It's from the Titanic.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's amazing though.
But that's crazy that,
That's a
just
click.
like at a flea market and somebody's selling a friggin' Faberge egg. Who's the Well, I mean, I guess I, I wonder if they weighed it and that's like the weight in the gold,
Right.
like the worth. That's what they were selling it for.
Yeah.
But where did they get it?
Exactly.
Like the dealer. Like where did they get it?
I know. I
That's
know.
crazy. That's what I'd want to know. Where did they get it?
They did an estate.
Was it a part of a heist?
Exactly. They did an estate clean out and they found it in the attic. You know?
But like where yeah, I wonder where they got it from.
I know. Yeah. I always think
That's
that.
crazy.
I always think that too when you see those like Ming Dynasty pottery pieces that are showing up at Goodwill. Like, where did
Yeah, where
where did they come from? And aren't you kicking yourself?
right.
Mm-hmm. I saw another thing. They were talking about furniture, like old furniture that they always check the cushions and underneath the furniture because like older people back in the depression would like hide their cash in their furniture. So they
Yeah.
said they found
Hmm.
furniture in or they found money in furniture before.
Believe it. Yeah. My grandmother, my dad's mom, would hide. Like, I mean, they had a bank account, but she was the child of immigrants, it's like
Mm-hmm.
first generation here. And she had money. I used to call it cold cash because she would keep money in a Cool Whip container in the freezer.
I've heard of that.
And then after when well, it was before she passed. It might have been after my grandfather passed, but they both he had health problems and then she got Alzheimer's. But they were selling the house, and I guess my dad and his sisters were like, cleaning out, and they were looking through things because they found the in a drawer in her dresser drawer in the back was an old, the old metal Band-Aid
Yes.
things,
Yeah. The tins.
tins with like $2,000 in it. So they were like, we could check to
Uh
make
huh.
sure she doesn't have any more money lying around her here. I think that's the most of what they found. I don't think they found anything else, but I guess that was her stash.
Yeah. Or books.
But yeah, so
You
this
know.
it's very true. I don't know if, when some of the oldest people, I guess like my dad, the generation before the boomers, when they go, if you're going to find that as much, you know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
as previous generations.
Yeah.
That's
No.
crazy though. Yeah.
No.
So
Yeah.
I never thought of that, like checking the chairs. You always say, oh, it's under the mattress or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was like,
That's
oh,
funny.
interesting. We always when we find books in the totes at the
Hmm.
auction, we always go through the books
Yeah.
to look for. cash or whatever.
Yeah.
I have found
Hmm.
at the Goodwill, not the auction, but the regular Goodwill, I
Yeah.
found a $100 Starbucks gift card in one of the books, and it was not used.
Nice.
It was still like sealed and
Wow.
everything. So
Oh, wow.
I bought the book. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I still have it too. I have because I just checked it yesterday. I have $4.14 left on that gift card. So, yep.
That's so
That was a
funny.
good buy. It
For
was.
real. That's
I know.
awesome. I've never
Totally.
found cash in anything.
What? Never? Come
No.
on.
Mm-mm.
I can
Mm-mm.
I've not all the time, but I mean I find it a lot. Like I just found cash like 2 weeks ago in the Goodwill auction tote. There was a, you know how like on your cell phone, some of the cell phones like open up and you can put credit cards in
Oh,
it.
yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
Matt was looking through it, and we found $6 um in the like the little sleeve of that.
Nice.
And we paid $5 for that tote. So that made it free.
Nice.
I know.
No, I never found money in anything.
You've had to, even
No.
like coins or something, you know?
Well, maybe coins, yeah, but
Yeah.
nothing like that I can, probably pennies,
Yeah.
but nothing that I can remember.
Nothing that you can take a vacation and
Mm-mm.
travel
No,
travel on.
no. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Speaking of Matt digging through a tote, when are
Oh,
we going to get an Amy Live?
I know. I was
You were
gonna
gonna, and that,
it was bad. Yeah. Like there wasn't anything
yeah,
we didn't bid on anything. We actually left early. You know, it kind of I don't know. I feel like when we first
you were
started.
gonna do one. The internet was down, right?
Oh,
You were gonna
yes.
do the one.
Yeah, that was when that global
Uh-huh.
shortage or that global outage happened. Um
Yeah.
it was the
Hmm.
night before, and I guess it had started.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
nobody got anything that night. Um I was
Right.
going to
Yeah.
do it that night. But then the next night we went,
Hmm.
it just wasn't anything, worth getting. I don't know. I feel like since we've been going, feel like they've been combing through the goods more, and we're not finding as many deals or, good items
Hmm.
inside the totes.
Right.
I don't know. The people at the auction,
They're pulling.
they blame me. They say it's my fault.
They're watching your shorts. They saw that you found $400 David Yurman earrings.
Yes, I didn't do a
They're like,
short. I
no
didn't do a
more.
short on those yet. But um I did,
Oh, okay.
you know how I will sell Lululemon reusable totes? You know how I find them sometimes and I can
Hmm.
sell them. Well,
Yeah.
one of
Right.
the people at the auction,
Hmm.
he told me that he was on the e-commerce site for that store. He said they are selling the
Yeah.
Lululemon reusable totes on the e-commerce site now, and he says my fault because of my shorts, and
Uh-huh.
because they know I have a YouTube channel, but it's not my fault.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not the only one talking about it. You know, I'm not the
No.
only one.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm-mm. I know. So, what we gonna do? Our female creator of the week.
Yeah. Hmm. Let me go ahead. You
Her,
tell her.
it is Thrift to Travel. Um, she has an Instagram account and a YouTube channel. Um, Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. Here we are. Here we go. And her stuff is, I love this channel. I love finding it, or actually, I love watching it because she sells all like discontinued stuff, like makeup, perfume, body spray, cleaning supplies, like just the stuff that you wouldn't even think of. And it all sells for like good money. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
I'm so I didn't hear of her until Amy told me, so I am going to get to watching. I've watched a couple. But yeah, she has YouTube. Her YouTube videos aren't that long, so you don't
Mhm.
have to. If you're not ready to invest in another selling channel, invest in hers because she's not long-winded like some of us.
Mhm. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's just amazing, all
So
of
yeah,
the
thrift
stuff.
to travel.
Mhm. Like, it's just I feel like this is her niche because she will, like, scan over the countertops, and she will know, "Oh, I know that that lipstick sells for $80," and it's amazing. It it
Wow.
it is. It's just,
Yeah.
even, like, discontinued floor cleaners and stuff, people will pay, you know, $50 for a discontinued
Yeah,
floor
that's a
cleaner.
yeah, absolutely. I mean I know that. I actually look at that stuff at estate sales. Like I go into like the bathroom, look for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, like deodorants if
Yeah.
they're new and they look old, that kind
Uh-huh.
of thing.
Yeah.
Because people like what they like and discontinued scents and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Mhm. It's
Oh, cool.
awesome.
So interesting. So somebody to learn some more stuff from.
I know.
Awesome.
I know. And, like, out of the box type stuff. And I totally get it because,
Mhm.
like, as far as, like, the products, like, the, like, cleaning products and, like, route cleaner and stuff like that, because we're
Mhm.
renovating one of our rental properties, I had painted the cabinets.
Mhm.
I had painted the cabinets in there, and I used
Mhm.
this certain stuff, and I really like it. It's really durable. Um, so
Mhm.
I went to go get another can of the paint for the cabinet, and Lowe's and Home
Yeah.
Depot have discontinued it. They don't sell it anymore. So I'm kind of bummed because now I'm going to have to, like, come up with some alternative or try to find it on eBay.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Mhm.
I totally get it now. I understand. I totally
Yeah.
understand.
Absolutely.
So go
I get
check
it
her out.
too. Yeah. Mhm.
Check her out. It's definitely definitely worth it. Worth the
Yeah.
follow. Worth the follow. And then what else did you just find?
Wow. So, hmm?
Their your popcorn buckets.
Oh yeah. People are always talking about how they resell the popcorn buckets. So I did find. You know what? I don't think I opened that one. Hang on a second. So anyway, it's a summer of new movies, right? So if you don't already know, um, what you probably do if you go to the movies and they have a special edition popcorn bucket, uh, go get it because they resell. So
Yeah.
people collect them, and I know at the very least you can at least make your money back on the popcorn.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I personally like, have you ever sold popcorn buckets?
No, but I don't go to the movies, like
Yeah,
an actual movie theater.
me either.
Or if we do, there's
Me
like
either.
a discounted movie theater that we go to. It's not like a
Yeah.
it's not discounted, but it's called Cinema Cafe, and we go there. It's cheaper,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah, yeah.
you can order
Right.
dinner and stuff.
We just don't go that much anymore. And I will go for certain things, but it just depends. And the funny thing is the only reason I was thinking about it is my sister and I are actually going to the movies on Friday. We're going to
Oh,
go see Twisters
oh, okay.
because her and my other sister, we all we always quote the movie Twister,
Oh, okay.
and this one's supposed to be pretty fun to go see. So we figured we'll go and hang out and do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if Twisters have a popcorn bucket, but Aliens, Romulus is coming out in August. So if you go see Alien, grab yourself a popcorn bucket so that you can you can sell. So
Oh, I wondered
I was
what it
looking to
looked
see.
like.
Oh, like this is
Oh,
like the
that's
Ghostbusters,
cute. That the Ghostbuster one is cute.
I
If you're
guess.
into Ghostbusters,
Yeah,
that's interesting.
I would have loved that. That's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was seeing. Oh, they showed a couple others. Like here's Barbie ones that sold for like 150, $100
What?
from the Barbie movie,
Of course, that one.
June,
Yeah. And then I saw that,
and yeah, that's all.
and of the ones that are selling right now is the what Wolverine and Deadpool ones. They're like selling.
Yes, yes, they don't have that one on here, but yeah, those are selling. I saw those too
Yeah.
somewhere else. Yeah, so
Like for a lot.
I wonder if it's gonna rain. It got like really dark in here.
I'm sure you can hear that. My dogs are barking. Can you hear them barking?
No,
Okay.
I don't hear 'em.
I'll whistle for them to be quiet.
Your microphone works. That's what I'm supposed to.
They're like both barking at dogs walking by. Yeah, I looked up the uh Wolverine and
hmm
Deadpool ones, and it
hmm
looked like if you got the whole lot of them, I think they were selling for like, let's see, uh here it is. Here's one. It says Deadpool Wolverine popcorn bucket cups with toppers and ceramic cup, $350. That sold on the 27th. I don't know what the sell through is.
Wow,
I'm sure the sell through
that's like
is, not, 100% at this point. I'm sure it's saturated. But 200 or $280
right.
for all four, two cups and two
Well, what
buckets.
people do, and I know what some people do, especially like the people that we chat with,
Hmm.
is I know they'll go, like if they go opening night to the movie and they get the popcorn bucket and they snap a picture of it and put it up for sale right then and there. So they're like the first people to have it up before it gets, everybody has
True.
one out there. Like you really do have to, like you said, it's going to get saturated. You do have to be like one of the first one. And I mean, I'm assuming that I don't really know that much about them. Are they limited? Like they don't have them the whole time? I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Maybe once they
Like, are
sell
they?
out, they sell
Do you know
out.
what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah.
Like you can only get them the first week and you can't get them after that. Yeah,
Supply and demand. They probably only make like,
but people do collect them, so
yeah, it's, I mean, I guess it's, yeah,
yeah.
it's interesting. I know what, yeah, they're just funny, especially the Wolverine one. It's just, there's some good marketing.
Yes.
Good marketing. They have a good marketing
Uh huh.
team. Deadpool does.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Little funny
It's
little
called Ryan
guys.
Reynolds because he's hilarious.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm sure they're like indulging in some gummies and brainstorming. Don't you think? I think so.
I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Maybe.
We're gonna get ourselves in trouble. Oh man. Well, we should probably end it here before we get in trouble, right? Hmm.
Yeah.
So go follow Thrift to Travel, her IG and her YouTube.
Hmm.
Go follow Mo 87 official,
I will wait for back.
and follow me Beach Rider Pete.
Follow. I gotta point that way.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're the opposite ways. All right, guys, we're flipping out.
Yeah.
Bye.